Okay, great. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our Sunday evening service with the First United Spiritualist Church. My name is Miranda, and I will be your chair for today. I am so grateful to be able to attend these services online as we continue to keep the church closed amid the current worldly conditions. This evening, we have two amazing women with us. We have Rickie Avitan and Karanne Lampton. Rickie is a natural born medium, spiritual healer, and clinical hypnotherapist. If you've had such a pleasure of working with Rickie before, she has such an amazing energy. And if you've ever been able to attend one of her Tuesday healings or Thursday circles, you're in for such a treat. She has such a calming voice and strong connection and present with spirit. So we were laughing about the spirit lights that are all around her tonight. So it's just such an amazing experience to have. And I'd also like to introduce Karanne to our community. Karanne lives in Vancouver and has been a spiritualist for 30 years. She returned to Vancouver to the spiritual church community 4 years ago. She's retired healthcare executive and is delighted to bring her spiritual practice into the service of God through spirit with us tonight. This will be the first time that she has worked with spirit in a public forum, so we thank you for your extra love and support as we join together in tonight's service. We are so grateful to have both of you this evening and the opportunity. Thank you so much for your time and your service to the church. With that, I would like to pass it over to Rickie to give the opening prayer.
Thank you very much, Miranda, for a wonderful introduction. So let us take a nice deep breath in and let us close our eyes and reach within. As you're reaching within, we pray to our great spirit, the creator of God, the creator of all. May this prayer of tonight, the prayers of all of us here encircled in this virtual screen, reach out to you, to your love, to your guide. May your light reach our soul. May our soul connect with your soul, God. May this world be lit with your light, with your love, with your understanding, with your compassion. May this world be healed by you, the great healer of all. We love you, God, and we know that you have the highest purpose, the highest best for us. We know, God, as we walk your path, as we walk towards you, step by step, breath by breath, may today's service be with your guidance, with your love, with your light. May each and every one of us prayer be heard tonight as we're sending our love to our loved ones, as we're sending our love to those who recently transitioned, as we're sending our love to those who are seeking healing and health, as we sending our love and light to those who might have lost their homes, their jobs, their place. Know that God is with you, and His love is surrounding you, and His love and light will lift you up at the moment least expected. May your soul guide you into God, the great creator. Take a moment just to be with God, to be with that energy. Thank you. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Rickie, for that beautiful opening prayer and setting the tone for tonight's service.
So tonight, we were inspired, Karanne and myself, to bring a parable, and it calls, "In a mother's womb were two babies," and then revamped by Wayne Dyer. The first baby asked the other, "Do you believe in life after delivery?" The second baby replied, "Why, of course. There has to be something after delivery." Maybe we are here to prepare ourselves for what will be later. Nonsense, said the first. There is no life after delivery. What would that life be? There is no life after delivery. I don't know, but there will be more life than here. Maybe we will walk with our legs and eat from our mouth. The doubting baby laughed. This is absurd, he said. Walking is impossible, and eat with our mouth? Ridiculous! The umbilical cord supplies nutrition. Life after delivery is to be excluded. I think the second baby held his ground and said, I think there is something, and maybe it's different than it is here. The first baby replied, no one has ever came back from there. Delivery is the end of life. And in the after delivery, there is nothing but darkness and anxiety. And it takes us nowhere. Well, I don't know, said the twin. But certainly we will see Mother, and she will take care of us. Mother? The first baby gasped. You believe in Mother? Where is she now? The second baby calmly and patiently tried to explain. She is all around us. It is in her that we live. Without her, there would be none. There would be none of this world. Ah, I don't see her. So it is logical she doesn't exist. To which the other replied, sometimes when you are in silence, you can hear her. You can perceive her. I believe there is reality after delivery. And we are here to prepare ourselves for that reality when it comes. So I'm gonna let Karanne give us the first part of this address. Thank you, Karanne.
Thank you, Rickie. Yes, sometimes when we are in silence, we perceive that which we wouldn't even notice in our usual busyness of a day. We can perceive God, and through God's love, our souls awaken, our souls' gifts awaken. You may consider these gifts the gifts of divine love, divine joy, divine peace. These are gifts often disconnected, but also through the silence. This is how we reconnect with our soul. And as these babies talk, we realize they too are disconnecting from a piece of their soul as they begin a new journey, and they are forgetting from where they came. Life as we know it will end, but we also know that we are never delivered into darkness. It's never a delivery into nothingness. We are delivered into the beautiful light and love of Spirit, of God. We are welcomed, we are uplifted. Our spirit family and friends who are delighted to reunite with us upon arrival are all there with us. And so it will be for these babies into the new world here, into their family, where they will meet Mother and all the others who are connected, part of their soul family, helping them along the path as we walk each day of our path, developing our soul and expanding our soul Each of us travels our earthly journey on a unique path with a unique set of circumstances. Each one of us expands our divine light in our deeds, our thoughts, and our actions. It is our service to God, through which our inner light shines from the soul that we carry with us, our soul that is always recognized in the world of spirit. The spirit who walk with us know us better than we know ourselves sometimes. It's the recognition of the light as we step into it. As we travel to the other side, as these babies will, as they're born, we can be reassured that our soul's existence continues after delivery. Rickie?
Wonderful. So beautiful. Thank you, Karen. And as we know, in spiritualist, we have the 7 principles. And the first one that comes first is the fatherhood of God, the brotherhood of men. And we continue down as we go down the 7th principle into the personal responsibility. So I'd like to bring our attention. What is our personal responsibility as we are delivered into the earthly life? Have we thought about our personal responsibility? And I want to bring our attention beyond the physicality. I would like to bring our attention beyond the do, beyond I need to be a good person to my fellow humankind. I want to do more charity. I would like to be more compassionate. I'd like us to draw attention into our soul. Do I have a responsibility to bring an awareness to my soul identity? How do I recognize the existence of me beyond the mind, beyond the earthly living, beyond the work that we do every morning, 9 to 5 or whatever it is, beyond our chores, beyond our responsibilities to the life that we have chosen, each to his own life, but our personal responsibility to the soul within, recognizing the soul within, which is God. The God in you, the divinity part in you. I believe it is our personal responsibility to recognize the life within me, to recognize that I am here for a purpose, for a meaning beyond the materialistic world. So how do I get there? How do I know to identify, is it my soul? Is it my mind? I believe when those aha moments, when you do something or you sit in the silence or you have done some action in your life or even the work that you do, there is, everything is within still, in a sense that there is a comfort, there is an inner knowing, I am balanced. The soul recognizes that purpose that you needed to do, that you ought to be driven to, that was it. When I walked in the street one day in downtown Vancouver, there was a lady who fell just in the middle. I was running, I was late to go to a conference meeting actually. I couldn't, and then this lady just fell. And people were passing by, and I couldn't be fast enough to stop my car and to park and to reach to her, to help her, lift her up and get all the groceries. They were all over the place. At that moment, my soul touched the human part in me. And I will never forget that moment. I didn't do it for myself. At that moment, I was only thinking about that woman, to help her, to reach out. But that human part, that soul responsibility. I am here for my fellow humankind. I am here to be whatever I can to support you at that particular moment. So I want to bring our attention that if you know and you believe that there is a God within you, and I'm not talking about the God from the scriptures, I'm talking about that divinity part within you. How do you reach to that part? Have we been disconnected from that part, running around our life, doing everything that we need to do, and forgetting to take care, to look within, to find that voice that wants us to know that we exist beyond our earthly functions? That's all that we came here for. It's for that experience, the soul elevation, the elevation of our vibration, the elevation of our frequency. When we feel wonderful and we know we feel wonderful and we have the light, and everybody can tell us, you're just vibrating in such a high vibration, and that light and that energy just everywhere. Can we do that on a regular basis? Absolutely. We sit in prayers where we talked about many times, and that prayers help us to go within. That prayers help us to touch that part within us that connects to the great creator. The divinity within us that connect to the divinity of people that surround us, that we come in contact with. We sit in stillness. And we don't have to spend hours and hours sitting in stillness. If you set up your intention when you wake up in the morning, I am spirit. Let me connect to that divinity within me. I am connecting to that part within me that is hidden, and it needs to be revealed. And it wants to be revealed. And it is going to be revealed, because walking upon this earth, this is the purpose, to bring my soul into expression. And I can't tell you what is your soul expression. You came here for your own purpose, which is absolute no match to the other person behind you, beside you, in front of you, in the sides. Your soul, as my spirit control gave us a beautiful teaching this week, and he talked about the DNA, the soul magnetic, the soul. Karen, what did he say about the soul?
The electromagnetic field of the soul carries the DNA.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
He talked about, White Feather talked about the electromagnetic soul that carries our soul DNA. So it is our responsibility to identify what is your soul DNA. What is your soul pathway? Sit in silence. Find the power within you to reach to that part that is God. The sun doesn't shine only in this part of the world or this part of the world, when the sun shines, it gives its beautiful warmth to all. When a flower scent is there, it is for everyone to smell its beauty, its fragrance, and so is your soul. No one is excluded from reaching within, knowing your spirit, knowing your soul, knowing the God, the divinity within you. It is within your intention, setting up the intention, the wish, your will. I want to get to know who I really am at my essence. Not is my name is Rickie and I was born in Israel and I'm this age and I'm doing this and I've been a nurse and I'm retired and I'm a medium. Those are all wonderful things that help us be on earth. But I'm talking about that mystical part. That part that is truly you. That my soul connect to your soul. To that part that no one else knows but you. That field that belongs to you. That DNA that you came with. That DNA that connects to the great creator. You have the DNA that came from him, and it is not forbidden. It is you. It is within you. Take that steps. Take the steps if you haven't already taken. Step into your identification of your DNA within you, your soul magnetic field, your soul pathways. If you wake up in the morning and you've done something and you just don't feel right, if something did something to you and it irked you right at the deep depth of you, and that is that soul that needing to give expression. If I've done something that wasn't correct, my soul gives me a hard time with guilt, with sadness, with those emotions that shouldn't be there or should be there to alert me that I have taken an action that doesn't jive with my being, with my God within. So I inspire you to consider, to reach out within, to send a prayer to self. Guide me into my DNA, into my soul DNA. Let me be one with you. Let me express you. Let me bring that expression of divinity within me into this world. Your life has a meaning and a purpose. And no meaning and purpose, no earthly walking is better than the other. What I mean by that, if I end up being homeless, if I end up being a prime minister, that's my soul needing to go through this path in order to have its learning. So I wouldn't discount one or the other, because each and every soul walking on earth is godly. That part of God, that divinity within, that came in to this life to experience those experiences for the soul elevation. So I would ask you to consider a question. What is my soul DNA? What is my personal responsibility in identifying this path within me? And take a step. Take a step to walk into it. Take a step, because you are a divine being. You are a divine being. You are the sun that shines its light upon all of those who come across, upon all of those you touch in the day. You don't know what word you're going to tell someone that will save their life. You are a beacon of light. You are that torch that carry within you. Let it shine. Let it shine. And with that, I'm going to bring it back to Miranda to take us to the next step. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you, Rickie, for that, and Karen for that beautiful address. I just always feel so recharged and motivated when I listen to you speak, Rickie. It's very beautiful, and reminded to connect and kind of go within and take those next steps. Now, Rickie had touched on it briefly. I didn't have the opportunity earlier to read them out, so I'll take that now. Just at the First United Spiritualist Church, we value the 7 principles of spiritualism. They are the fatherhood of God, the brotherhood of man, the communion of spirits and the ministry of angels, the continuous existence of the human soul, personal responsibility, compensation and retribution hereafter for all of the good and evil deeds done on earth, and eternal progress is open to every human soul. Now, we have also embraced a quote given to us by a spirit called Silver Birch, who is channeled by a British medium called Maurice Barbanel. And it goes, "Our allegiance is not to a creed, not to a book, but to this great spirit of life and its eternal natural laws." So some other events that we have coming up with the church, on Tuesday, the 22nd, starting at 7:30, we have a healing service with Darlene Gaunt, followed by a development circle at 8:30 with Janet Sanad. Wednesday, we have Spirit Lifter, a love sound bath with Deborah Love. Followed on Thursday, we'll have Rickie back again with us for the Divine Love Prayer Circle with Raphael and Rickie. And then we have on Friday, the 25th, a Greetings from Spirit with Cheryl Brewster, and that begins at 7:30. Again, we'd like to ask if you are ever so inclined to donate to the church today. You may do so sending an in-track transfer to fusc@shaw.ca, or by going to the website, which is firstunitedspirit.ca, and you can do everything from PayPal to MasterCard and everything on there. And again, the calendar and all of your notifications are on the website as well. So I would now like to invite Karen to give a guided meditation, actually, if you'd like to take us through that.
Thank you, Miranda. Please join me with your eyes closed, if you like, to center and ground your energy. Begin by sensing your toes, your feet, the physical self. Feel the socks or shoes against your feet. And focus there until you feel the energy around those feet. And as you identify the energy, allow yourself to follow the energetic field up to your ankles, now up the front of your leg, past your shins to your knees. Allow that energy to wrap around, visualizing the lower leg as energy. Allow the energy to move up past the knees to the thighs. Feel the back of your legs against the seat of your chair. And then feel the energy of your legs through the seat of the chair, expanded around you, encircling the front of the thigh, And as this energy comes up from your legs to your body, allow it to move up the base of your body into your abdomen. Allow it to feel open and alive. Allow the energy to flow above your abdomen, up to your heart. And let it sit here for a moment, opening the heart, feeling the joy, feeling the excitement, the liveliness, the fullness. As you know, this is the area that holds the light of your soul. Recognize, feeling deep, deep within, that your soul is here, welcomed and ready. Bring the energy up further, your shoulders, your neck. Allow it to encircle your face, back of your head, and above the crown of your head. And feel the aliveness. Feel the upliftment. Feel how the energy body connects with all the energy field around you. How it feels to be of the one energy shared by all people, all animals, all plants, Mother Earth and her rocks, her oceans, all creatures, the fish swimming in the sea. We are one with all, and this is the same energy that surrounds each and every one of us here tonight. As we link together, we connect our energies, we feel the power of our energy increase. We feel it lift and expand, and we welcome it. This is the part of us we so love to live in, the part of us that connects us with spirit. Stay in the energy a moment longer. And now holding that energetic field in place as long as you can, I welcome you to open your eyes. And inside, just a word of gratitude that you know yourself, you know your soul, you know you are more than the human body that carries you. Welcome back. Rickie?
As you're sitting there wonderfully, silently, embrace this wonderful energetic field, I'd like you to just listen to this singing bowl that I'm going to play for you for a few moments. Bathe in this wonderful healing energy. Allow that field within you to shine, and divinity within making the connection with your loved one in the unseen world, inviting them in to be with us with love and gratitude, with guidance and forgiveness. Your soul to their soul, reaching out with the vibration of love. Every cell within your physical body vibrate light. Every cell within your mind vibrate light. Every part of your soul within vibrate light. You are light. Breathe in and breathe out. Let love guide you. As you're coming back into our next moments of this service, I'm going to ask Miranda if she can help us play I Am Light. Thank you very much.
So Rickie, you had it loaded on your screen?
Oh, yes. Sing together. Unmute and sing together if you want.
I am light, I am light. 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 I am not the things my family did. I am not the voices in my head. I am not the pieces of the brokenness inside. I am light. 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 I'm not the mistakes that I have made, or any of the things that caused me pain. I am not the pieces of the dream I left behind. I am light. I am light. I am light.
This is so beautiful. Thank you, Karanne, for that wonderful guided meditation. And Rickie, the sound from the healing bowl really did come through. So thank you so much for that. And what a beautiful song. Now we're heading into the next part, which is the demon.
I am light, I am light.
Then I stop.
I am light, I am light. I am right, I am light, is good.
Yeah. Wanted to hear the rest of that song. There we go. Now we're heading into the next part, which is the demonstration of mediumship, where we will have Karanne and Rickie both providing messages for us tonight. I would ask that if you feel that something is for you, please raise your hand, either with your hand or through the raise hand feature in Zoom, and just get our attention, and then we'll come to you. And please answer with clear yes or no's. Thank you.
Thank you, Rickie. I'll let you begin with those beautiful spirit friends that are in your room with you this evening. We've seen them there.
Thank you very much, Karanne. So as I am, oops, I know they're all around me, but I don't want anything to fall down in here. As I am listening to this song, I've been told, go to Miranda. Clearly, go to Miranda. I said, are you sure? Why? And then I'm seeing Miranda. May I come to you, please?
Yes.
Wonderful. You're the host, so hopefully we can continue afterwards. So as I've been told to go to Miranda, please, I have been seeing a gentleman, and I feel I'm with a grandfather on the father's side. Would you understand a grandfather on the father's side in spirit world, please?
Yes.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I mean, wonderful that you recognize him. And then I'm seeing this gentleman. I didn't feel that he was an older gentleman, and I might be wrong with the age, and he's walking up very leisurely and holding a dog on a leash. Would you understand a dog with grandpa on a leash?
I never knew him.
Okay. Have you seen a picture of him or heard of him?
Never.
Never either. All right. Grandpa, you here, and Miranda doesn't know you. Let me just... Okay. Would you understand? Your father is here, right?
Yes.
Your father is here. All right. Now, would you understand any stories from your father about his father?
A few, maybe.
Thank you. Wonderful. Because I just need you to recognize some of the stories that the grandpa is going to bring. And I'm feeling about him, if I may describe it this way, a bit of a, would you say gruff, you know, like a bit of, not rough, but like cranky.
My dad, huh? Yes. Yes.
Cranky, a very gentle word. Yeah, would you understand cranky? Yeah, cranky, yes. Gentleman, cranky. And he just would sit there, and I'm seeing him just literally just sitting there in the house and bossing people around like that. He had a little couch like this in the corner of that house, and that's where he liked to sit. And I don't know if you have this couch in your home. Would you understand a couch, a chair, like a sofa chair?
Yeah. Yes.
What? Yes.
I have their chair in my bedroom.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
And it's kind of a brown, and I want to say a brown leather that I feel about it.
No.
Like a mustard color.
Yes. Yellow mustard color.
Yeah, thank you very much, because I can't see it. It's not in there, but this is what he's showing me. He says, this is mine, you know. Huh? Did you know this?
No.
He says, this is mine, you know. He says, when you sit there, I'm going to poke you so you know it's me. And he just wants to bring some laughter into here. And he wants to give Dad a message. Okay, and as he's very blending with my energy, I'm very much feeling my heart rhythm is changing. And I don't feel a heart condition, but I'm very much feeling a heaviness over my heart. This feeling of regret and remorse. And I want to say that I'm very sorry that I didn't see you. And he wants to give this message to Dad, please. That I didn't see you for who you are. And I never told you that I love you. Would you please understand that, Miranda?
Yes.
Would you please give that message to your father, please?
Yes.
And he wants to say, as he is holding his hands, and if your father was sitting here with us, would you understand the name Jack or Jacob or John, something like that, please?
John, yes.
Who is John, please?
My dad.
Your father name. Thank you very much. So we very much know, you see, because I'm asking him, she doesn't know you. You got to give us some evidence in here, you know. Otherwise, it's what about this mediumship? They're going to say I'm just cranking up jokes in here. So he gave me that name. So he's very much holding your father's hands, as if your father was in this virtual, whatever you call this thing. He would hold his hand, and he wants to say, I am regretful. I am regretful. Now, would you understand a drink that is involved in there?
Yes.
And that's where he is regretful. He says, I didn't know, and I didn't realize what I know and realize now from where I'm at. And through you, he is learning, and that message is for you, Miranda, because you have made some significant changes in your life.
Yes.
You have made significant changes in your life. And he's saying, through your changes, that you have brought light into me. Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Now, I know that I saw a little creature there with you, but there is a little dog with him that belongs to you.
Huh?
Would you understand your dog in spirit? You have a dog all the way back. I want to go to your childhood time. Maybe a cat.
Cat. Yes.
A cat, thank you. They all look the same in spirit.
Yeah.
Sorry, they don't look the same, but I just heard the cat. Would you understand a cat? And
Yes.
I feel it's white, but I don't see white. I feel gray. Would you understand a white?
Gray.
Yeah. Okay. I feel white cat, and this cat, he says, I am looking after it. Don't you worry. So I leave him with you, and I'm going to ask Karen if she has anything to add to Miranda.
Miranda, the other thing that your grandfather wants to bring through is that he sees the work that you're doing, and he's given me a nudge, almost like a moving forward. And so I bring that to you as the effort that you're making. He's seeing that, agreeing that that's the right direction for you to take. So keep moving in the way that you are now.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Miranda, for working with us. Karen?
Thank you.
Karen in tuning in.
I have a gentleman here with me who has, he has been passed for some time now, and he's coming back to reconnect. He is a father figure, and he's putting an emphasis on his hands, that he worked with his hands. He was very mechanical in nature. He was a man who, to express what he's showing to me now, is very mechanically oriented, where he could figure things out and fix and repair things. And I believe that this is how he made a living. Does this resonate with someone here? Diane, thank you. Okay.
My dad was an engineer.
Thank you.
Oh, don't feed us, otherwise we have to pay you money, you know.
Rickie, I love it when you say that.
I should say yes.
Yes. Thank you, Diane. He is, he's just coming back in. He is very excited to be here with you. He has been here before, he says. This is not his first time to be with you. But this time that he's coming, he wants to say to you that there is a need for you to be uplifted. And we talked about upliftment in the service this evening, and this is what has truly connected with him. And part of what he's sharing is this logical mind of his knowing how to have his thoughts. He's telling me when I was worried, if I was trying to figure something out or I was worried about something, I would weigh it out. He's showing me a sheet of paper with 2 columns on it. Like, he'd figure out the pros and the cons. And he's showing this to me in a way that he taught you this. You witnessed this in him. And he would like you to do this. And just make the list of why are you worrying about it? What could be good about it? And then just sleep on it. He took his time mentally to work through things. And that's what he's encouraging for you, Diane. So there's something right now, if you would confirm that there's something right now that's been on your mind and you're just not certain which way to go with it. You're not feeling balanced in some way. And he's drawing your attention to the process.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Diane. Thank you.
Thank you.
Rickie, anything to add?
As I'm very much blending with our energy here, I feel a gentleman that is full of life, and I feel I want to go dancing. Like, I feel I want to go ballroom dancing in here. Would you understand ballroom dancing with your dad? And I'm feeling like I want to dance with your mom, ballroom dancing. Would you understand that, Diane?
Not ballroom dancing, but they like to dance.
They like to dance.
They like to dance.
Because I feel like I want to swing around this room and I want to dance in here. Would you, Mom? I know I shouldn't be asking questions. Mom is in the physical, or she's with us?
She's with us. She's here in the physical.
Yeah, they're all alive. This side, that side, they're all alive, because I'm very much here and I'm holding Mom, and I want to continue to dance because Mom is very much missing Dad.
Yes.
Very much missing Dad. Now, would you understand the name Dan or Daniel, please? Dan or Daniel?
No.
Okay. All right. We drop that aside. Maybe someone else is coming here, but he's giving me another name, Benjamin.
Benjamin, yes.
Who is Benjamin, please?
Well, that was his middle name, and then my brother.
You know, his middle name, that is just an evidence, because I have no idea that his name is Benjamin. This is an evidence that he's going to bring in here. And I do feel his heart, very much his heart, like Karen said, a very much of excitement, but I know that he was excitable man. Would you understand being excitable, please?
No.
Okay, because I'm very much feeling my heart. So if I'm misinterpreting this, would you understand heart with your father, please?
Heart?
Yes.
No.
Okay,
No.
let's see. Why am I feeling your heart, sweetheart? I'm feeling my heart because I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be here because I don't feel heart condition, but I feel really, really excited to be here. Would you understand, please? I'm feeling that there is something wrong with the legs, but I feel that he wants to draw my attention to your mom. Would you understand, you or Mom have something with the legs, please?
Yes.
Who, Mom?
Mom.
Mom, correct, because I'm very much feeling that he wants to draw my attention to your mother. And you know what he's doing, and when Mom goes to sleep, he's massaging her legs.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, he's trying to get the swelling down, because he's showing me that those feet are swelling. So he wants to lift them up. When Mom lifts them up into this little stool, he just massaging them with so much love. And he says, you tell Mom that I'm here. And I continue to massage her leg and to take that pain away from her. The pain, particularly in the knees. The knees are bothering her. So he's trying to smooth that. And he says, don't you worry, my sweetheart. One day we will be together again. And I'm very much aware that your mother would have a birthday coming up soon, please.
No, not a birthday.
An anniversary is coming up, because I'm very much feeling, he's also telling me, I'm very much feeling that I want to give you a rose. I want to give a rose to give Mom. It's either a wedding anniversary or some kind of,
probably an anniversary coming up.
the wedding anniversary, because I want to give Mom one single rose, a red rose, to symbolize my mom to love and my mom to my love to my family.
Aw,
Yes.
yes.
Talk of upliftment, and I leave Father with you. Thank you very much for working with Karanne and myself.
Thank
Karanne,
you.
back to you.
Thank
One more. We have one more to go.
One more. Let's pick up. Mhm.
Unless Miranda give us some more time, you know.
We have time.
You go for it.
All right, I have a woman here who is coming in feeling like she is well educated, and her husband also was well educated. They're coming in together in this moment, and they have a love of storytelling. They were very social as a couple. Does this sound familiar to anyone here this evening? Man and a woman. Okay, let me step back. Does anyone recognize a family member in spirit who was the wife of a professor, a university professor, teacher? No.
I do, but they're not my family.
Okay, thank you, Paula. Thank you. Paula, I have them coming in that they were part of a very strong circle of friends, and I would ask that you consider if they were friends of your parents, because the social circle is part of this connection.
They're parents of my friend.
Parents of your friend. All
Yeah.
right. Thank you. I'm shifting from this woman to the man. Rickie, are you picking up anything here in this particular connection?
Paula, this virtual reality we've got in here. Now, would you understand the lady in spirit world?
Yes.
The lady in spirit world. I am receiving the name Jacqueline. Now, it's interesting. Would you understand that this lady, there was a sudden death, please? Unexpected death, I should say.
Oh, no.
You don't feel that. You don't feel, I'm not really picking her up, Karanne, but I do feel her energy, and I very much feeling a very subtle energy, a very gentle energy with her. And I am not sure if that passing was very long ago, because I'm feeling like the energy is very subdued. Would you understand that about her, Paula? Did you know her, please?
I didn't know her personally, but I know a lot about her.
You know about her. Now, would you know about her energy being very much kind of a calm or a very private lady?
Yes.
It's a lady, sorry?
Yes, very much so.
A private lady. So if a private lady is very much, you know, we've got an FM radio, an AM radio. AM, if I die, it will be someone like me. I'm going to come and I'm going to talk. And oh, I don't envy that medium that I'm going to come true. But an AM radio is a, you know, they're more of the private, the people who are not going to talk, divulge so much information easily. And that I would call a very private. And so I'm not going to tell you a lot about my life because that's not who I was when I was in the physical, and it's not going to change when I am here. And therefore, we're not receiving a lot of information, but that energy that I want you to feel, Paula. And I feel, Paula, that you either met her or been to the funeral. There was some engagement with you and her.
Oh, geez. Actually, she comes through a lot for my friend through me.
Okay.
So yeah, but I've never met her in physical, only in spirit.
Okay, because I'm very much feeling that there is this engagement between you and her here or in the physical. And I want to come and tell you, Paula, this is not the end of the road. This is very much word that she's giving me for you right now. This is not the end of the road, Paula. And I would love for you to cheer up for whatever it is that you're facing in your life right now. This is not the end of the road. And she's very much telling me that by the beginning to mid of next year, things are going to be shifting for you. And she said that she's going to continue to come and guide you through this time that you're going right now in your life. Like, I don't want to do what I'm doing. I want to be doing something else that I'm really passionate about. And she's saying this is not the end of the road. You will be doing whatever you're passionate about beginning or mid of next year. And she's vouching and promise you that that's going to happen. She's saying that for her, it took a long time to get to where she was, but eventually she lived her life. So she wants to come and tell you that very, very strongly. As she's speaking to me into my ear right now. And she says that early to mid next year, your life will change to where you want it to be. Just be patient.
Excellent. I look forward to it.
Look forward to it. Look forward to it. And I know that there is something in the working and something in the building that you are creating at this moment. And I know you and I have had conversation, but she's bringing me that there's something else new that is taking place in your life right now. Would you understand that, please?
Yes.
And she's saying, be patient with it. Don't be irritated. She says, be patient with the people who are working with you. You know, they are going through some rough time as well. So you need to develop that patience with them. And so that's what she's asking you to do. Would you understand that, please?
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. She wants to come in, and I'm seeing her walking around a garden of roses, please. And I know you didn't know her, but she's coming here and just slaying all this beautiful fragrance. And she say, smell the roses.
Yeah, me and her daughter are good friends, and we go walk in the rose garden.
Wonderful. So this is a beautiful evidence for you, but she also wants you to smell the roses.
Oh yes, we do.
Smell the roses. And I'm going to leave her with you. Karen, you have anything to add?
There was just one other thing that came for you, Paula, which was connected originally about this idea of the social circle that she shared, is that she is encouraging you to reach out. So you've just talked about your friend. She's encouraging you to talk about what's going on with your friend.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Wonderful. I want to come to Lori. Lori, I'm having mom. Father is in spirit world as well, correct? Lori. Yeah, so I'm having mom and dad, and mom and dad, I know they were not very much blending when they were in the physical, but I want to tell you, we sorted it out. And I know that mom came for you before, and I'm very much aware of her energy, but I'm very much aware for the people here in this screen that mom is coming in and she's blending with me. I'm very much feeling my heart rhythm is changing. And I'm very much feeling that my heart rhythm is changing for you, Lori. For you, Lori. And it's not that your heart is changing, but she's very much aware that you have made some significant changes in your life. Would you understand that, please?
It doesn't feel that way.
Okay. as I'm looking at you, I'm looking at your mom, and I feel that mom and you, there are similarities. You look alike. Would you understand that? You look
Yeah.
alike. Like I'm looking at a picture of your mom, and I'm looking at you right here, and I'm thinking, oh, mom and you looking very much alike. Would you understand that, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know that mom was a housewife. Would you understand that, please? I don't feel that mom worked outside of the house.
Oh, she did.
She did. But
Yeah.
what you do? Sorry?
She did. Yeah.
Because I'm very much feeling a house, like I'm working in the house, I'm cleaning the house, I'm cooking, I'm taking care of the family. This is where I feel like I'm just my energy and my all of me is into my family.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is where I'm feeling. I'm very much a housewife. The work was kind of a secondary.
Yep.
Secondary, but that was her primary work.
Yep.
Family and life was her primary work, and there was a lot of love. And she's saying that I wish I could show you more of it. Would you understand that, please?
Yeah.
Yes. I want to give it to Karen to continue, because we're doing a duel in here today. Karen, would you continue with that if you have any?
Yes, I do. And Laurie, your mom has shared that this is actually her expression of love, was what she did in the home. So every time she folded a load of laundry, everything she cooked for dinner at night, every action within the home was how she expressed her love. She is showing me that she was perhaps not as much a person to hug you or stop and pay attention. She was a very busy person, but the expression is what she wants you to remember, and to remind you that, in fact, you express your love in this way with your own family as well.
That's right. I do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wonderful. That's wonderful. So, Laurie, as mother is taking me, and I am not sure about that. Have you attended a funeral recently?
No.
Because I want to go to a funeral, and I want to go to a funeral setting or a celebration of life settings. Would you understand that, please? Because I'm sitting there like in a church setting, and I'm watching a celebration of life, and in there I'm seeing I don't know the name of this flower, please, but it's like this lily, you know, it's beautiful white that open up like this. It's got the yellow in the middle. A lily. That's a lily. Would you understand that? Because I'm very much feeling like I'm sitting in the church, in the royal church, and there is this coffin in front of me. So I don't know if it was mom in there, but I'm very much feeling that there was a celebration of life, that you were there.
Oh, I've been to a few, but not in the last few years.
Okay, because I'm very much feeling that mom was there and her hand was right on your shoulder and you felt her presence. You wouldn't know that. It's hard for you to go back and say, oh, really? Seriously, Rickie, what are you talking about? But she wants to draw my attention, and I know I'm looking at the time because we're already past our time, so I'm a bit of a pressure with that. But she's very much drawing my attention, and I don't know if it was your father's celebration of life. Would you understand father's celebration of life with that flower? That flower is very significant.
No, my dad passed before my mom.
Mm-hmm. Would you understand in any of them of this flower, this white lily?
No, I don't like the white lily.
Okay.
I can't. Actually, I can't stand it.
You can't stand that. You
Yeah.
can't stand that white lily. I can connect to it very much. I feel just really pushed with the time. So, but I want to bring that attention. And if it comes to you later, please email me. And I
Sure.
want to bring your attention to that celebration of life. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Celebrate your life, she's saying. Thank you very much. I got it. I misinterpreted what she was telling me. She wants to come and tell you, celebrate your life because you are alive. And you don't like that lily color, but it brings a lot of fragrance. It has a lot of beauty. And even though that things seems to be very difficult and challenging at times, but they have their beauty. They have their fragrance. And so she wants to draw your attention. Then when there is a difficulty within the life that is going for you at this moment, very much specifically, personally, she wants to come and tell you there is beauty. Just like the lily, that you don't like the fragrance, you don't like that flower at all, but it has a beauty within it. And so that's where she wants to draw your attention. You see, Spirit using our mind until we get the concept, whatever it is they want us to say. So she was trying to show me, but I was not getting it correctly until she tapped on my brains to say, hey, what are you talking about? This. So would you understand that message for Mom Lori?
About celebrating life?
Celebrate your life. There is beauty even within the things that you don't feel there is beauty there. There is beauty. So she's saying, find the beauty, find the fragrance, even within the places or the situation or the event that you don't feel that there is anything beautiful or fragrancy about it, but there is, she's saying.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I know this is like 9:15. We're way past our time. Unless Karen have anything to add to it, then I'm going to give it back to Miranda.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you. No worry about the time. We are very happy to have your wonderful gifts demonstrated here tonight. Thank you. I would like to welcome Karen to give us a closing prayer. And with that, I'd just like to thank everybody for coming, and let there be peace on earth. And Karen, if you'd like to close us out tonight.
Thank you, Miranda. Please join me. You can close your eyes if you like. We thank you, Great Spirit, our loving God, for bringing each of us to this gathering, supported by your divine love. As we leave this evening, help us remember the thoughts shared with us. Remember our own soul's memory, our own soul's knowledge of the continuing existence of the human soul. We take your wisdom, your support, your guidance along life's path this week in gratitude. Amen.
Amen. I wish you a wonderful week and a wonderful journey and a wonderful adventure. And remember that part within you, that divinity within you, it's always there. Always there. Even when we don't get it right, it's there. Even when we get it right, it's there. Just remember, reach out to the divine part with you. Remember the personal responsibility to do, we have to our code within, that soul within. I love you all, and thank you, Miranda, for sharing for us tonight, and Karen for taking part here, and for all of you, because without you, there wouldn't be a service. There would not be a service. So thank you for giving us the opportunity to serve the spirit world and to serve our Creator. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful journey.
Thank you all. Thank you, Rickie. Good night.